Hello and welcome to VR Reviews. Today we're reviewing the Marvel SuperHeroes Silver Surfer. So yes, we have another old Toy Biz figure today, and a particularly old one this time. This is from 1992. I believe this is the oldest thing I own. It's just a little bit younger than I am. And it has a lower level of articulation than the other things I've been showing recently. He is very shiny, but his sculpt's not particularly impressive. But he is a nice sort of old Silver Surfer figure if you're into that sort of thing. Let's go ahead and zoom in for the articulation, sculpt paint details, all those sorts of things. Alright, starting with a quick size comparison. Of course, here we have Silver Surfer. Here's the 3 3/4 inch Marvel Universe Wolverine, and our standard Marvel Legends 6-inch Superior Spider-Man. As is usually the case with old Toy Biz figures, they are into 4 to 5-inch scale, so they're a little bit taller than Marvel Universe, and a good bit shorter than Marvel Legends. Silver Surfer is not a particularly large character, so he will not fit in with either one of them. Anyway, let's get the other two out of here and just look at the Silver Surfer. Alright, moving on to our 360 spin. Here you can see the Silver Surfer, and to be perfectly honest, there's not a lot to see. He's a very generic human body that is painted very, very shiny, chromy silver. He's got fairly accurate, at least for this time period, muscle anatomy. He's got some abs and some pecs and some arms and legs. His arms seem a bit short, but that might just be because they're slightly bent. He's got some screw holes in his back, as well as a little bit of a mark there, production mark. And that's really pretty much it. Silver Surfer's not a very complicated character, and for an old action figure, this is pretty much what you would expect from a Silver Surfer. Anyway, let's quickly zoom in on the head sculpt. Head sculpt-wise, the Silver Surfer is not much to look at. He's bald, and he's got a very minimalistically sculpted head. You can see some eyes and a little bit of nose and mouth detail, but there's not a lot there to look at. Very, very minimalistic. It's very hard to see from a distance that he even has a face. But there is a little bit of sculpt work there, so I guess that's something. Anyway, let's go ahead and zoom out, look at the articulation. Articulation-wise, Silver Surfer is very basic. He has shoulder cuts, hip cuts, which go all the way forward and back, and single knee hinges, and that is it. Also, one of his knee hinges is very loose. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Very simple articulation, very standard for this time period. Now, of course, Silver Surfer comes with one accessory, which is his surfboard. You can't have Silver Surfer without that. So let's go ahead and look at his board. Here is the Silver Surfer's board, and it looks fairly decent. It is essentially just a big piece of chrome plastic. It has a little bit of line work in it, and 2 holes for his feet. On the underside, it has some wheels, so it will roll around if you so desire for it to do that. But otherwise, it's fairly nice. Now that wraps it up for Silver Surfer and all of his accessories, so let's move on to the packaging. Packaging-wise, Silver Surfer comes in the standard Marvel SuperHeroes packaging. Marvel SuperHeroes, the Silver Surfer. Nice artwork of Silver Surfer here. Speed Surfing, got your window there, little Toy Biz logo down there in the corner. On the back, you get a little bit of a description, a depiction of Silver Surfer and his action feature, as well as some other figures that were available at the time. Lots of Fantastic Four stuff and Spider-Man stuff. Some Venoms, Deathlock, Annihilus. Just, little interesting characters if you're into that kind of thing. As is usually the case with blister cards, this is good for in or out of package display. So yeah, the Silver Surfer. Alright, that wraps it up for the Silver Surfer. So until next time, goodbye! Hello, you've just watched one of my videos. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed my videos. If you didn't, run away and never return. Also, feel free to check out my other channels, Venom Raptor for all my variety gaming content, and VR Reviews for reviews of various action figures and collectibles. Thank you, and goodbye.